Hi and welcome along to AFTV Transfer Daily, the show that keeps you up to date with players that have been linked with a January transfer move to Arsenal. I am buzzing this morning because another great result yesterday for Arsenal, beating Manchester United by 3-2. And what I really loved about the performance, the fact that, listen, we beaten another one of our enemies. Man United this week, Tottenham last week. I loved that. But also what I loved about the game was the goal scorers for Arsenal. Two players that have come through our academy in Saka and also in Eddie Nketiah. And I said in my fan cam yesterday, how much are those two worth? How much is Saka worth right now? You know, if Mudryk costs 88 million, how much is Saka worth? He's done it, at club level. He's been doing it consistently since, the past couple of seasons. And he also has done it for his country as well. And this kid is so exciting. Is so good. It's unbelievable. How much is he worth? In a time that we're talking about transfers, 88 million for him, 50 million for him, 70 million for him, those two players cost us nothing. And that just goes to show you the importance of developing your own talent and bringing them through. That's why so many clubs invest so much in academies. But of course, it can't all be academy players. It can't all be players that come through your system. If you want to be at the top, you need players from outside as well. And that's one of the reasons why Arsenal have bought in Jakub Kiwior, who was in the stands at the game yesterday. Now we're expecting the announcement. It could be by the time you've watched this video, the announcement might be made. It could be on Tuesday, but the centre-back from Spezia is signing for Arsenal. You saw him at the game, and it's going to be around about £17.5 million. And I think a good bit of business. I wasn't expecting completely that Arsenal would go for a centre-back in this January transfer window, although I always thought to myself, we need a left-sided centre-back, and they have addressed that. That's brilliant to know that they have addressed that. So his signing or his announcement imminent, but also the defensive midfield. We still look on it and say to ourselves, Thomas Partey, for the most part, has been fit this season, has been brilliant. But what if, there's always that word, what if anything happens to him? Then we're in a bit of bother. I spoke about this guy yesterday, Martin Zubimendi of Real Sociedad. He's got a release clause of £52 million. And Arsenal, all the reports are that Arsenal wanted to meet that release clause to try and get him to the club. And that the player himself said, no, I want to stay at Real Sociedad, who are having a good season, by the way. I want to stay there until the end of the season, and then I'll decide where I'm going to go. Well, there's a lot of talk around today that he's undecided. He hasn't decided fully what he's going to do, and a deal could still happen between now and the end of the January transfer window, which of course is next week, Tuesday, I think, the 31st. So you never know. This deal could still happen, but still looks like Arsenal looking for a defensive midfielder. And again, that's a good sign. I think Arsenal know, just strengthen it up. We're in a great position at the moment in the league. Looks like, bar an absolute disaster, we'll be playing Champions League football next season. So that's another thing that we can offer some of these top players. And he apparently, according to some of the rumours, is yet to decide, although there are some rumours who said no. As we know, as it stands, Arsenal have not activated the release clause yet. And I would have thought if they knew for sure he's going to come, they would do that. There's another player in Italy as well that I've been speaking about for the past couple of weeks now on this show, which is Ivan Fresneda of Real Valladolid. Now, again, Arsenal been heavily linked to him. Right back, 18 years old, said to be a top talent over there in Spanish football. Now, he's got a decision to make. Arsenal want him, and so do Borussia Dortmund. Both of those clubs want him, and the choice is going to be down to him in where he goes. We know that Arsenal, we got two top right backs at the moment. You saw them in action yesterday. Ben White wasn't having the greatest of games, got taken off at half-time. They brought on Tomiyasu, who is another top right back. That's the sort of depth I love, because there was no drop-off. Now, obviously, Fresneda is a kid at 18, but I think Arsenal see him as the future in that right back position. Now, a lot of the talk is Arsenal will spend around about £13.1 million on him if they can get the deal done, and then they will loan him straight back to Real Valladolid to continue playing for them. And obviously, as I said, they're looking on it as a long-term development, but they don't want to let this talent go. But where is he going to decide to go? Will it be Arsenal or Borussia Dortmund? We're going to have to wait and see where he ends up. But Fresneda continuing to be linked with Arsenal. Now, what about this one? Today, there's been some reports that Arsenal are interested in signing one of the top talents around in European football at the moment, and that is Rafa Leao of AC Milan. 8 goals he scored already this season and 6 assists. He's a top player. Helped AC Milan to win the league last season in Italy. Still only 23 and valued at around about £80 million. Now, Give Me Sport is the company that are claiming that Arsenal at the moment are very interested in signing him. Looks more like a summer signing. Leao's not going to go anywhere mid-season. Absolutely no way. As a matter of fact, a few weeks ago, we were told that he was in talks with Milan about renewing his contract, about signing a long-term extension to his current contract. But at the moment, those deals have not progressed. It seems to be a really, really difficult one for AC Milan to get done. And there's a lot of talk that come the summer, he will leave AC Milan. He's spoken before in the past about the fact that he would love to play, in the Premier League. He even said in an interview that one of the teams I'm watching at the moment and enjoying watching is Arsenal. We know that Arsenal are looking for a left-sided player because we were after Mudryk and we didn't get that. All right, we bought in Trossard, but could you not, you could not turn down a player like Rafa Leao if he comes on the market, because he's a top player, and Arsenal will be looking at top talent. So I don't think that's going to be something for now, but maybe something for the summer. The summer, Rafa Leao, Declan Rice, that's it. Lock it off for the rest of the summer. I'm good. But let's see how that one turns out. And finally, linked with this guy today, Piero Hinksapi. I know I butchered that. Of Bayer Leverkusen. Now, he's valued at around about £35 million. He's from Ecuador. He's a centre-back, left-sided centre-back. And again, Give Me Sport claiming that Arsenal are interested in signing him. Now, I don't know about this one. Maybe Arsenal looked at him, but now they're bringing in this Jaco Kvore. Why would they go and sign another left-sided centre-back? I just can't see this one at all, especially at that sort of price of £35 million when they're bringing in Kvore for way cheaper. So for me, I think this is more like one of those ones where they've got wind of the fact that Arsenal were maybe interested in him, were maybe looking at him. But I think that boat sailed now that Kvore is coming in at Arsenal. I think that will be the signing that gets done. So those are the rumours today. Listen, it's a great day. I'm feeling good after the weekend. But listen, don't forget, we're going to keep you up to date with all of the transfer rumours that are coming in here. Transfer window closes, of course, on January the 31st. Will Arsenal get anything else done? We know we bought in Trossard, who looked, by the way, I liked how he looked yesterday in his little cameo. Had a little role in the goal as well, so that was great to see. But will Arsenal bring in anybody else after Trossard and Kvore? We will have to wait and see. Thanks for watching the show. Don't forget to subscribe here to AFTV for more transfer news, and I'll see you tomorrow. Shop for AFTV merch at shop.aftv.co.uk. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat, and Twitch. We've got content for every platform, so check it out.